Hey y'all, it's Princess Chi back with another video. Yes, like I said in my other video before this one, y'all seeing me in my robe because I recorded 2 days worth of video in one day. But anyways, I want to talk about this term that's been going around by a whole bunch of girls by choice, girls who choose to be pygmecious and girls who don't know they are pygmecious. And the term is independent. Okay, I feel like people was overdoing that word because if you read the definition of independent, which I'm not gonna pull out because I'm gonna have to read it off Google and all of that, and I don't feel like doing that. But you could look it up yourself, or I might put it on the side. But we all probably got like a hint to know what independent means. It means you depend on yourself. It means you don't need nobody to support your overall being or whatever. Like, people can be independent. People can have independence in certain areas of their life too. A common thing for me to hear is that y'all independent because y'all got y'all a job, y'all pay y'all bills. And I'm not gonna attack that. If that's the way you want to live, then live that way. Because if I wasn't with a man or didn't want to be with a man, I would be so-called independent, like how y'all claim. But at the same time, are you really independent when you independent? Because I feel like most girls use independence as something to fall back on when they can't get a man or a man don't want to take care of them. Y'all want to brag to other females who do get to care of a man, like being independent means something. You bragging because you really have to be that way. So, because you don't want to feel, who really want to feel bad that they gotta go to work? Me, for example, if I had to go to work and I wanted to make myself feel good for being at work while I'm seeing all the baddies in the world get took care by a man, I'ma say little subliminal stuff like I'm independent, I don't need a man, just so I could feel good about myself. When really, you really wish you had a man that could take care of you, okay? Y'all independent women who don't have any man, and I keep doing this because I'm explaining why independence is not even independence. Y'all independent women who keep saying this, it's really a hating. You're mad because somebody that you know, multiple people around you that you know, don't have to go through the stuff you gotta go through in life just to live and thrive in life, and they probably getting more than you while you going to work 24/7. Okay, so be real about that. Okay, but I'm gonna teach y'all towards the end about how to stop being a hater. Now let's get into the term independence. Really, nobody in this world is independent. Even a man, when he goes to work, or we want to talk about the woman not working, even a man, when he goes to work, he is dependent on his boss for him to stay there at that job. A person who is a boss, they are dependent on customers for us to get half of the food, unless you a farmer that sit there and grow your own food all day. You depend on so many stuff in life. So employees depend on their boss. So if you are in fact an employee, you're dependent on your boss. If you are in fact a boss, you are dependent on the customers. Okay, because if it was no customers coming to your business, you wouldn't have no business. So everybody is dependent on something. Now, you as a woman, you get to choose who you want to be dependent on. Would you rather be dependent on a man, which most likely your man is somebody who care about you, so now you got a dependency that's secure, that you know he gonna have your best interest when you need stuff? Or would you rather depend on a job by somebody you don't even know who could fire you the next day? Or if you a boss, would you rather depend on a whole bunch of customers that, especially since now we in 2022, we got the cancel culture. As soon as they see you do something deemed wrong, they cancel you. So out of those three options, you get to choose who you want to depend on. Do you want to depend on your man who loves you? Or do you want to depend on two shaky things? I want y'all to sit there and really think about it. So it's not an issue with women who depend on their man. It's not one at all. It's an issue with the hater girls out there who they have to depend on the other two options, and they brag about being independent, which I'm not even making this video to bash anybody who want to be independent. This is really for the girls who love when they see somebody thriving to say that they independent and they get it they own, because they're really jealous. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if you a girl and you go out here, you make your money, you don't really want a man. Even me, I feel like the people who are real independent women, they don't go around bragging about it, because if I was an independent woman, like how I was on my way to being an independent woman and I had that in my head, just not really independent, I just wanted a job. I just called it as a job and I wasn't really looking for a man. Okay? I wasn't going around bragging saying I'm independent, because really you just telling us that you don't have not one guy in this world who love you enough to give you the world. That's what you telling people. So please y'all, please stop going around bragging, saying you independent, because it really makes you look like a hot mess for one man, and for two women that's aware. Some women not aware of the hate, so they feel all down like, I'm independent, I'm dependent. But the women who are really bossed up and know, you look goofy. Like, literally, when I see that, I just be like, I might shake my head and laugh, honestly, because it's hilarious. It look like you an angry child. Please stop saying that. And nothing gets to get out of this hate and routine. You need to just go about your day. If you hate your job that bad where you got to keep saying, make yourself feel good by saying you independent, then find you a new job. Or if you really do want a man, find you a man. Okay? If you can't, maybe you need to level up, glow up, boss up. I'm going to make up some more glow up videos too. Okay? I got stuff for y'all. I got one in the past too. I might link that one down below. Another thing I want to say is, y'all think, especially if y'all the ones that's hating and that really want a man, do y'all think that a guy is going to be turned on by the fact that every time when you say you independent, you really saying you don't need somebody? Us women are the same ones when we don't feel appreciated by our man or loved on. We get basically offended. So don't y'all think that's offensive to keep telling somebody, even if it's not a guy, like even if you had a friend or something, I don't need you? Yeah, we all don't. If you want to be technical, we all don't really need people, because we can go and get a stranger to do something for us. But sometimes it's nice to want somebody, or to the point where it feel like a need. So it's like, who wants to be in a relationship with somebody who always say they don't need them? That's food for thought, honestly. Because every time you say I'm independent, I don't need him, he either gonna come with a dusty response, like that means since she independent, I'm probably gonna milk her for her money, or it's gonna be a real man that sit there and think, why would I spend all my time, energy, and money on somebody who don't even need me? I'm giving her this stuff as a bonus. Like, even if you don't need a man, don't go around telling nobody that you don't need them. That's like telling your mama you don't need her. Like, everybody want to feel needed in this world. And if you acting like somebody is just there, and I'm not saying need where like you saying, oh, you in love with them, I need them, like that. Like, they want to feel like need, like they are helpful in your life. That's how they want to feel. People want to feel like they helping somebody in their life by being there. That's what they want to feel like. It don't mean I'm saying you gotta need them like, oh, I love you, need them. It means they want to feel needed, like what you need help with, okay? And if you can't provide that because you so want to be independent and not really even independent, just delusional, then you gonna miss out on a whole bunch of life. And I'm sorry to tell you this, like, even if you really feel that way, please stop going around telling everybody that, because if you do even want some of relationships in life, not even a relationship, but relationships like friends, family, and all of that, and you stuck on this, I don't need nobody, I got my own, it sounds like you're bitter. That's what it sounds like. So get out of that mindset. And then I'm gonna leave y'all with one more thing before I go revolving this topic, and it's touching on the fact that how people be like, oh, get your own, because a man can never hold something over your head. Even if you don't have your own, a guy can't hold that over your head. First of all, that's financial abuse. And secondly, why are you still there with a guy who do hold money over your head? So I'm gonna leave y'all here since my camera stopped recording. My phone about to die. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay pretty, stay blessed, stay kind, and stay a little bit ratchet just in case stuff get ugly. And yeah, bye y'all.